What's up everyone, you're here with Dcfigureline, where I go through DC Multiverse figures to show and give you guys an in-depth look up close of the figure. If you guys enjoy DC Multiverse figures and like to get updated on new DC Multiverse figures, press the subscribe button to stay connected and informed. So today we are here with Zur-En-Arrh Batman from Batman RIP. Personally, I never read this comic book, but I have known this Batman through the LEGO minifig, which was an exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con. It is always nice to have different types of Batman in your collection, so I definitely am not complaining about this one. Without further ado, let's get straight into the review. Here is Batman Zur-En-Arrh out of his box along with his accessories. He comes with the bat, which has decent sized spikes and a little bit of paint on the spikes, which are silver, and on the handle some type of black or a different color, not too sure. But he also comes with a short sized knife that has a clean sharp edge and brown paint on the handle. He also comes with a standard DC base as well as a data file, which you guys are welcome to pause the video to read. So here's Zur-En-Arrh Batman, and I really like the vibrancy of the color scheme throughout the body. The figure is not too plain but not too excessive at the same time, and the way how the spikes stick out on top of his shoulders is just a great touch. I also appreciate the detailing on the boots and cape, even though the cape is the same reuse of a concept because we have seen this exact cape on another Batman. I forgot to mention that this figure was released back in March 2022, so it has some outdated joints, as you guys could probably tell. Although this is a concern, I was surprised on how well his arm movement is a consistent, smooth motion when moving the arm. I do prefer the sculpted joints better because it gives the figure a better look overall. So with that being said, the double jointed elbows are wonderfully flexible, which I am happy with. What sucks is the purple paint on the gloves cover most of the details implemented, which is a bummer because I would like to see every detail. As shown though, you can see how he has older ball joints for his wrist, but has great movability overall. Moving on to the head, I wish it was done better because his face has this black overlining on the eyes, and you can see some type of white in the middle too, in the eyes, and it doesn't give that Batman a realistic side. But Fallen Toys should have done better with capturing the right expression and better eyes. I do realize though that this figure is on the older side, which McFarlane has improved so much on the newer figures. I do want to know though, have you guys ever read this Batman comic book, and was the storyline good? Let me know down in the comments your guys' opinions. What I do know about this Batman is he basically made Batmite due to Batmite being a product of his imagination, and Batmite is in his imagination just to keep Zur-En-Arrh from going too far, which is awesome to me. I definitely want McFarlane Toys to release a Batmite only because he's this tiny and silly character that I've seen since my childhood. Moving on forward, the leg and thigh have a great range of motion, but what doesn't have a great range of motion is his torso. His torso doesn't even go at least a third outwards due to his big block of a chest. At least he does go somewhat backwards though. And side to side motion is decent but still barely movable. At least this figure is going to be set apart from others because this Batman is going to have this different types of colors, red, purple, and yellow, and it's going to definitely for sure be set aside from other figures and just a vibrant more color out of other Batmans. The bottom of the boot is also detailed, which is great, and it's also nice to see the detailing being held on the back of the belt. Cape wise, it's just a plain plastic drooping down the feet. The sharp and cut edges though does give the cape a better differenceness to it. But this cape should have been more crazy and dramatically ripped all over the place, because if you see in the comic, Zur-En-Arrh Batman, he has multiple holes in the middle and tears all around. If this figure had a better cape, it would have given this Batman a real eye-catching look. I'm not too sure though why McFarlane had added these inwards legs on this Batman, although successfully I was able to stand him with no problem. I hate how some of these characters have trouble with standing on their own, just because I try not to use the DC base because I like the figures without one. I am satisfied though with the detail and sculpt on the bicep and tricep cuts. This gives the Batman more muscle tone instead of just having long arms with no definition whatsoever. His spikes on his gloves are angled in a great setting as well. It gives the Batman a nostalgic view. Now let's get Zur-En-Arrh Batman next to some other Batmen to show how well he fits in. Here is Zur-En-Arrh Batman next to other DC Multiverse Batman. On the left of him, I have Injustice 2 Batman and Vampire Batman. On the right, I have Michael Keaton Batman, and lastly, Christian Bale Batman. As I said earlier in the video, this Zur-En-Arrh Batman definitely sets aside from being different than other Batman. He has such vibrant colors. Even though this is the case, I would have appreciated the face and cape have taken a better road in capturing the best of this character. Man, did I say so much Batman words in this video. Let me know down in the comments how much Batman words I've said in this video. I'm so sorry guys, but beware for more Batman words to be said. And lastly, you are here with Aquaman and Grifter on the left. On the right, I had Green Lantern Analyst Scott and Captain Atom. Overall, would I recommend Zur-En-Arrh Batman? I would recommend Zur-En-Arrh Batman. It's a great figure to have in your collection, even though there's some cons to it. It's a fun character that you don't typically see. If you guys want to pick him up, I will leave a link down in the description. This is going to be the wrap of the video, everyone. If you guys enjoyed and found this video helpful, please consider subscribing and liking so that you can help contribute of being part of the community. I'll catch you guys in the next video.